What if the world's great deserts are not merely landscapes but crime scenes? Across the Sahara lie glass, vanished rivers, buried water, and microscopic metal spheres. In India, a sophisticated Bronze Age city has inspired stories of an atomic blast. On Mars, a strange isotope has led one physicist to propose planetary nuclear war. It sounds like evidence of a forgotten civilization powerful enough to destroy itself. But how much of it is real? Our first clue lies in the Great Sand Sea, near Egypt's border with Libya. Across thousands of square kilometers are pieces of yellow-green Libyan desert glass. One was carved into the scarab of a jewel buried with Tutankhamun. The glass formed about 29 million years ago, long before humans, cities, or pharaohs existed. Scientists have found minerals inside it that record extreme pressure and heat. The most likely explanation is a meteorite impact or an enormous airburst. Yet no universally accepted crater has been identified. That missing crater is the opening through which the mystery enters. The 1945 Trinity nuclear test melted desert material into green trinitite. The resemblance is eerie, but resemblance is not identity. Lightning, volcanoes, impacts, and nuclear explosions can all melt sand. Shocked minerals in Libyan desert glass point toward a cosmic event, not an ancient weapon. Why did Egyptians treasure it? Probably because it was beautiful, rare, and difficult to obtain. The scarab proves they valued the glass, not that they knew how it formed. The second clue takes us to Mohenjo-Daro. Around 4,500 years ago, its people built straight streets, wells, and sophisticated drains. Later writers claimed skeletons lay in the streets as if an invisible flash had killed everyone at once. Some reported extreme radiation and vitrified stone at a supposed blast center. But archaeology tells a different story. The bodies came from different places and periods, not one moment of mass death. No credible survey has established nuclear-level radiation, and no blast pattern exists. The city appears to have declined as rivers shifted, trade changed, and communities reorganized. What about the Mahabharata and its blazing divine weapons? Modern retellings quote light brighter than thousands of suns, poisoned food, and falling hair. Yet many atomic war quotations are altered, combined, or absent from standard translations. Treating supernatural poetry as an eyewitness report requires evidence the ruins do not provide. Then there is the Sahara itself. Radar and satellite studies have revealed ancient river channels beneath the sand. Rock art shows swimmers, cattle, and wildlife where almost nothing lives today. During the African humid period, much of the Sahara was grassland, wetland, and lake country. Its transformation was severe, but not a reset. Changes in Earth's orbit weakened the African monsoon. Vegetation loss and dust amplified the drying. Beneath the desert, the Nubian sandstone aquifer holds fossil groundwater rain stored in porous rock during earlier wet ages, not sealed there by an explosion, and the metallic spheres in desert dust. Molten droplets can become round, but meteorites, volcanoes, lightning, and industry can all produce microspherules. Tutankhamun's iron dagger was made from meteoritic metal, yet that reveals craftsmanship, not a lost air force. The final clue is on Mars. Mars once had rivers, lakes, and a thicker atmosphere. Physicist John Brandenburg argues that Martian Xenon 129 could indicate ancient nuclear explosions. Most planetary scientists disagree. Radioactive decay and atmospheric escape can shape xenon isotopes. Mars became cold and dry as its interior cooled and much of its atmosphere escaped. Its red dust is iron oxide rust, not powdered cities. So, were the deserts created by ancient nuclear war? The evidence says no. Desert sand comes from weathered rock, sediments, dry lake beds, and wind-blown material. Libyan glass records a catastrophe, but one from space. Mohenjo-Daro records a vulnerable civilization, but no atomic blast. Mars records the death of a habitable world, but not necessarily a technological species. And perhaps the truth is more unsettling than the legend. Civilizations do not need a single flash to disappear. Rivers move, rainbelts fail, trade collapses. Generations abandon streets their ancestors believed would last forever. Nature can erase a world so slowly that no one living through it recognizes the ending. The desert is not the ash of one forgotten war. It is a library of catastrophes, cosmic impacts, climate shifts, vanished ecosystems, and human stories buried grain by grain. Next time you stand on a dune, remember, the sand beneath your feet may not be a ruined skyscraper, but it may have crossed an ancient river, survived an impact, outlived a kingdom, and waited millions of years for you to pick it up. Which possibility frightens you more? A civilization destroyed in one night or a world transformed so gradually that nobody realized it was disappearing? Tell us in the comments.